Hello, and welcome to another Rune Skill and Chill. I am your host, Mod Yuey. We are doing a very fun one today. Well, I hope it's fun. I've already been told a couple of times now it is not so fun because it's harder than PvMe. So that's going to be fun. Invention is something I have been struggling with for some time now. Only because it is a lot harder than I was expecting. I've been looking at some guides and I've been trying to figure out ways to really learn how to do Invention. I was very lucky to be with someone during a stream, and we actually were able to get a gizmo onto my weapon, and then I was able to get something on my death guard. So I finally have something which I'm leveling up. Finally. But here to help me, I'm very, very excited to be welcoming Thrash to the first live stream. I don't think you've been on with us before, have you?
No, I've not.
No, welcome. I'm very happy for you to be here. Thank you for joining us. We are currently in World 76. If you would like to come and join us, do some invention. But yes, introduce yourselves. Can't speak. Introduce yourself, Thrash. How are you? And tell people who you are and what you do for RuneScape.
Hi. Yep, I'm Crash. I'm a
Crash. Sorry, did I say Thrash? It's Crash.
You did the second time. You get it right the first time. So I've played RuneScape since early 2021, and in that time, I've basically got into a lot of PVM. I do a lot of PVM, and I am now one of the owners of the PVM Encyclopedia. PVM Encyclopedia, if you don't know, we just write guides for a lot of content, basically. We have guides for pretty much every boss in the game, a lot of Slayer, and try and help people learn how to kill things, basically.
Amazing. I have used one of your guides, I believe. I can't remember which one it was, but it did help. I think it was one of the first PVMs I did. So thank you for that. So appreciate it. Right, so I've been given some homework to find some stuff, or buy some stuff, should I say, and start on our invention journey. So I have been asked to get a couple of things. I was very kindly given some Elder Shortbows, just because Grand Exchange, no one was selling any for some reason, unless you increased it by tenfold. But I managed to get the other stuff, which is very good. So how do we start? I'm leaving this in your hands, Crash, so you're able to guide me however you can.
Yeah. Okay, so should we assume that you've never seen it before? Would that be easier?
Let's go with that. I mean, I'm on invention skill. I'm on level 46. So I've invented some things. I've been on the workshop. I've managed to make a lot of stuff already. But it's the precise things within it that I'm like, what do we do with this? How do we attach this to armors, to tools, to weapons, etc.? So that's where I've been like, what do we do?
Yeah, so should we start by heading to the Invention Guild over at Falador?
Yes.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Let's go to Falador. I know where Falador is. Of course I do.
So, as far as you're aware, what do you know about Invention? How do you feel it works?
So what I know is, I know that you can attach things to obviously you augment either tools or armor or weapons to make them stronger. You can get buffs, you can get all kind of passives and stuff to help you in different areas, I assume. So with skilling, with combat, anything else. Is that right?
Yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. So, okay. Invention takes your screwdriver and turns it into an electric screwdriver. That's all it does.
Right.
But all the perks and all the other stuff is to make it stronger.
Yeah.
There's loads of different effects, but the main thing is that it takes from a normal thing and makes it battery powered.
Okay.
So the divine energy that you've got in your inventory, we use that to make the batteries.
Right. And
then all the other stuff is to make augmenters and all this lot that we can actually shove onto the weapons.
Right.
So
okay.
all the stuff except the black salamander and the energy is basically for disassembling. So
yeah, there's been a lot of disassembling.
Yeah, so you probably have some components already. I've got you the items to make some augmenters as a start.
Okay, do I need to disassemble them first?
Yeah, so we'll start with the Elder longswords.
Okay, so I know I can just drag this over and just...
Yep, perfect.
Cool. Well...
So we need 5 different components to make the augmenters. The first one's the base components, which come from bolts, weapons with hilt, and shields.
Okay.
So for weapons with hilts, we've gone for them. They give lots of components. The next one's tensile components, which come from bows again.
Right.
So that's what the Elder short bows are for. So you can disassemble them as well.
Listening. I'm just moving stuff around just so that I can actually concentrate on you. Okay. Keep going.
So the Elder short bows should give you some tensile parts.
Yes.
Which are another thing we need to make augmenters.
I've not actually shown you what I've got already. So this is what I've managed to collect already.
You do have tensile parts already, but it's up to you if you want to disassemble some more.
Which ones are those? Where are they?
They're the ones that look like springs at the end of the common materials.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you need 45 of those for an augmenter. 45, so you've got plenty.
Oh, fine. Okay. I should have shown you this before we bought all that stuff.
All good. I'm sure you'll use it in the future.
Yes.
The next one's the flexible parts, which come from bows again, which I think you also have 45 of, which is what you need.
Okay.
So they're the little elastic bands in the common material.
Oh, yes. Okay. So 64 of those. Okay, cool.
Next one's enhancing components, which are like the spyglass that are in the uncommon materials.
Spyglass. I've only got 3 of those. Okay.
8 of those. They come from orbs, books, potions, glass, jewelry, food, and herbs. So that's what we picked up the earth orbs for.
Right. Okay.
So we can disassemble some of them as we go. And the last thing is the powerful components.
Shall I just start disassembling the earth orbs?
Yeah, let's start disassembling those. We can always look in the materials as we go.
Cool. Okay, it's quite quick.
So,
that's good.
Yeah, they disassemble quite quickly. The way I found out which items to disassemble is the lovely wiki. Each component, if we search over, so for example, this one's enhancing components, has a table that just tells you how many materials per hour you can get for each material, for each item you're disassembling, and how much it'll cost per material. Because the third age amulet is really expensive. It's about 500 million.
What? Holy crap. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And you can disassemble those to get these things, but that's not very efficient.
That is
because it costs 500 million each. And you can kind of try and find a balance between how fast you get them and how many you get and how much it costs.
Right.
Which is what we tried to do here. So we're not spending all the money you've been left with to do this.
It's going to be good. What are we making here?
So we're trying to make an augmenter.
An augmenter. So I've already got one on my death guard, so is this going to be on another...
You do. The black salamander. So the way that people back in my day...
we're going to augment the black salamander, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
You might have done this already.
No. This is what I've read. So I've read that you augment something which is a lot lower level. Well, I say it's not lower level. It's still tier 70, but that's still awesome. So we augment that. We go train, kill stuff to level it up, and then we siphon it.
Yeah. So the reason we pick back salamanders is because they're really cheap, but they're quite a high tier.
Okay.
When it comes to, do you want to start assembling some more orbs while we go, and then I'll carry on talking.
Oh yeah, I forgot that it was only 60.
Only 60 to go. So the amount of XP you get for Invention is it's based on the tier of the weapon.
Yeah.
So a tier 100 weapon will give you more XP.
Yeah.
However, if we're going to destroy that weapon at the end, we don't want to do that for the tier 100 weapons that are really expensive. So for the start, when you can't really siphon weapons yet, it's good to start with something that's a nice balance between the two, which is why the black salamanders are a commonly used thing.
Okay, interesting.
It may be easier in current RuneScape to start with the necromancy weapons, but I'm not certain on how they work out.
I mean, my death guard at the moment is... I don't want to change pages in case it interrupts it. But my death guard, I think, is level 6 at the moment. So is it
Okay.
you wait until what, level 10? Until you...
Yeah, so level 10 is the best if you're going to disassemble it and trash it, and you get more XP for doing that.
Right.
Or you can go up to level 12 to siphon it.
Oh, 12,
And
okay.
it'll still give you XP.
Right.
It takes about twice as long to get from level 10 to level 12, but it also gives about twice as much XP. So you just get...
Is the 99 the level 12 of level 10? The 92 halfway. The
yes.
halfway point is that is the
92 is like, yeah, level 10 is the half point to 12 basically.
Almost there. Almost there.
You might not need to do all of them. Go and check your
fine.
components.
Okay. So
see
let's
how
see how
many
many
you
I've
have.
got. Let me see how many I've got.
You can open it up while you're also disassembling.
Oh, we've got 8. We've managed to we've got
Cool.
8.
So the last one is powerful components, which are the ones that are like hard to explain what they look like. They've got like a red bit and a bit of metal underneath them. They're in uncommon, about halfway across the first row.
This one here?
Yes.
Ah, yes. Okay. I've already got
How many
3.
of those
How
do you
did I
have,
get
sorry?
3 of these already? Oh, was that through the rune sword?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh.
You might have disassembled some other bits when you started.
Maybe I did. I genuinely, kid you not, I was disassembling everything.
Yes.
Like, I don't know how this works. Let me just ruin and destroy everything. And I managed to get quite a few things apparently in the process. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's good, I guess.
You've got a nice little supply to start with.
Yeah.
The next one is the air battle staffs. That'll give you more powerful components.
Oh, okay. So just like disassembling those.
You can start assembling those.
Oh, you know what? Maybe
on
it
each
was
component.
through the battle stuff, because I remember getting quite a lot of them. I remember having quite a lot of them and then just disassembling them. I think I was in this. I think I was either in. Which area was I in? I was sort of just AFKing somewhere, fighting, and then I was just getting battle staffs constantly, and I needed to make space. I just kept disassembling battle staffs. I think it was like fire battle staffs I was getting.
Yeah.
To make sense. Sorry,
each
go on.
component, if you're on the components page, each component you can hover over it and it'll tell you a bit of information.
Yes.
So.
Oh no. Okay, good.
You can leave that going. It's fine. If you hover over the powerful ones, which we're going for, it tells you that the disassembly sources are staves, magic and hybrid armor, summoning pouches and scrolls, and runes. So we're doing the staves right now.
Yeah.
Then you get told what armor and weapon perks it can give you.
Yeah.
And what tool
nice,
it can give you. So it's a little cheat sheet for what to disassemble. The wiki is a bit easier because it'll tell you the chances and everything, but this is a nice
right. Okay.
place to look.
I managed to get.
So how many of them have you
of
got?
these.
It looks like you've got 14 now.
10. I've got 10 of them.
10. I can't quite tell on this screen.
Is it quite small? I thought the screen was quite. I don't know. Maybe my screen resolution is quite big, so maybe it's like just
the app.
out.
I think it's not like in the. I think it's like a double share screen that I'm seeing.
Oh,
so
I see.
Low quality.
Well, I'm on 12. I've got 12. How many?
Yeah, that's plenty.
That's, okay.
So now we should be able to make an augmenter.
Sweet. Okay, so augmenter. Here it is.
Yeah.
So that's what the incandescent energy was for.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, make one of those. Nice.
Cool.
Okay, got it.
So you can use that on the Black Salamander to turn it into a battery-powered Black Salamander.
Okay, so we'll convert Black Salamander into augmented version. Here's divine charges. Okay, yes. Done. Now it's a little gizmo.
Yeah.
Equip that.
Do you have the components to make... If you go on the workbench, do you have all the stuff needed to make a weapon gizmo shell?
Weapon
in the first tab.
Yeah, I do.
You do? Should we make one of them as well and chuck it on?
Yeah, okay. That's lucky.
Yeah. There was enough stuff you should have got from all the stuff we disassembled, but I wasn't certain.
Okay, add materials, I'm guessing.
Yeah, so let's make some perks. One of the
Okay.
most useful weapon perks are precise is basically precise and eruptive. Which come from quite a few things, but with these gizmos, they want to come from precise components, really.
Okay.
So how many of those do you have? They're in the uncommon ones, and they look like a
Uncommon.
bow.
The
They look a
bow.
bit
I've
like
got
an
3 of
unstrung
them.
bow.
Oh no, those are
Uh,
subtle components.
yeah, the unstrung bow looking one. That
Oh,
one. That's
precise. I've got 4.
okay.
What do I
Do you
need?
want to
Stabbing
disassemble some of the
weapons, bows,
bows?
arrows, wands. Stabbing
Let's
weapons,
disassemble
bows,
some of the
arrows,
short
wands.
bows and get you up to 5.
Yeah, should I disassemble some of those?
Yeah.
Right. Trying to remember when did Invention release for RS3?
It was quite a while ago, that one. Back in 2016.
Oh wow. Okay. Quite a while.
Yes,
It has been a while. It has been a while. Okay.
it's one of the new skills, but it's also quite old now.
Yeah.
If you think about it like that.
And I'm guessing everyone, like, you can't progress in the game unless you have augmented armor and weapons, I assume.
You definitely can. However,
It'll take a lot.
without it, you're losing a lot of damage. You're losing a lot of adrenaline. You're losing a
Right.
lot of defensive tools. It just makes things easier all around, really.
Yeah. I get that.
And then when it comes to skilling, it makes skilling faster. You get more XP. You get more of everything, really.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense to definitely do that, especially for skilling. If you're doing non-combat skilling, it's I suppose everything is non-combat skilling. But skilling wise, I think that will definitely help because I was trying to get a what was it? I think I was trying to get to my fishing rod. I was trying to augment my fishing rod and ended up just couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. And then I tried to make a gizmo for it to attach a tooling one. And then I didn't have enough materials to make what I needed to attach to it. And then I had to I went to go disassemble some stuff, and I just couldn't figure out what was needed. And I think I disassembled like over 100 of the same thing, and it said I did what you suggested, and it was like to go on here and be like, oh okay, I can disassemble like stabbing weapons. So I went and bought like a whole bunch of like cheap stuff to try and disassemble, and it was just like nothing. It just kept giving me junk, and I was like, I don't have time for this.
Yeah. So the cheap stuff is
now.
sometimes good. However, you might have ended up with a cheap thing that was
I realised that
giving you
now,
like one
considering what we
component
just
per
bought.
hour or something.
Yeah, I realise that now, considering what we just bought.
Yeah, so let's chuck in some precise components. What we're aiming for here is, as many as you can.
So
yeah, just fill it up with 5.
Oh, okay, all of them. Okay, cool.
So you can see the possible perks here.
So blunted 1 to 5, cautious, eruptive 1 to 2, flanking 1 to 2, precise 1 to 4.
Yeah, so we're looking for precise and eruptive. They're the 2 ones that we're kind of happy with.
Cool. Okay, just press create.
Go.
Yay! Oh, blunted. I got blunted and precise 2.
So precise, if you see that, it raises your minimum damage on your weapons, which is really useful just for getting rid of that flaw a bit. It makes things a bit more consistent. Blunted isn't ideal, but it's not the end of the world for
I've got
now.
blunted 5 as well, so that's what reduces the weapon damage by 1% per rank.
Oh, you got blunted 5. Oh, maybe
Yeah, so that's what? That's 5%. Jesus, that's awful. That's not good.
Yeah,
Who made
it's not
this?
ideal.
It's fine. It's my first one. So.
Maybe we don't want to chuck that one on the weapon because it's probably going to lower the damage more than it increases it.
Right. Okay. So
but you can always disassemble it to get some components back.
Oh, fine. Okay, so I could just drag it to the invention.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. Okay.
It'll give you some bits back. It won't give you everything back, but it's a start. You might have enough components to make another weapon gizmo.
Wow, is that all it gave me? It gave me 1 simple part, 1 connector part, and 1 padded part.
Yeah, it doesn't give you too much back, but
I feel cheated.
you didn't want it anyway.
I feel so cheated. Okay, so we need to make another one. Weapon.
To make it.
So I need, what am I missing? Crafted parts. I'm missing crafted parts. So summoning scrolls, pouches, spears, arrows, 2-handed crossbows. 2-handed crossbows, potion bars, planks, and leather. Would I get this from the short bow? No, I wouldn't get it from there, would I?
No, we wouldn't. I'm just quickly checking what we can get it from.
Wrong page.
The extra black salamander actually does commonly give you some. If you
I've
want
only
to
got
disassemble
one though.
that
Do I
one.
want to risk it?
How many components do you need?
I'm missing. Wait, hold on. What was the
Weapon
Which
gizmo.
one was it missing? It was missing. Where is it?
Crafted parts. You might not have any of them.
Oh, yeah, it's completely disappeared. I don't even have them. I thought they would just show me as a 0. Well, that's annoying. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it's the crafted parts which I'm missing. Yeah, I currently have 0. So I need 5 of those.
How many do you
many
need?
do you think I would get with one salamander? What I could do, I could just go to the Grand Exchange now, quickly go and buy some. Just go and buy
I
some.
have just grabbed you some. I'll bring you plenty over.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I could also check the bank actually. I might have some stuff in here. Where is the bank? Where is it?
I've chucked you a trade request with some more.
Oh, it's right there. Oh, I can't see. Oh, you're trading me. Thank you. Sorry, I just ran off.
Let's get plenty of those to disassemble.
Jesus. Okay, thank you.
They're nice and cheap, so it's okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I
Okay,
guess
cool.
a handful of those.
Let me. So is everything you have has it all been augmented?
Yes, so all my weapons and all the armor that's able to be augmented is augmented. You can only augment your body and legs. But
Sorry,
that gives you.
That chat just made me laugh. Sorry, carry on. That is true.
You get
yes.
2 slots on body for gizmos, 2 slots on your legs for gizmos, and 2 slots on a 2-handed weapon. So in total, whenever I'm doing PVM, I have 6 gizmos active.
Whoa.
Which adds up to quite a few buffs.
Yeah,
we'll talk about what a
definitely.
few of the buffs are that are quite well known.
Hopefully this will prepare me for Jad, good old Jad, where I will be coming back to defeating him someday, hopefully soon. But I will be doing it, I think augmenting some stuff might help.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll definitely give you a bit more damage.
As it's not the damage that I need, it's the prayer flicking I'm getting better at. Definitely getting better at it. It's the amount of damage he does to you, which just ends up killing you instantly.
Yeah.
But I think what I need to do is resonance before he attacks. Sorry, I'm like...
That is definitely a good option to resonance. And the good thing about getting the perks that give you more damage is that you don't need to prayer flick as much. Because he dies faster.
Right, okay, I can make 27 of these now. I don't think I need
Okay,
27.
let's make like 3 or 4.
Okay.
I don't want to make too many.
Let's make... Oh, 4. Cool. We'll make 4 of those. Okay, this gives you quite a decent amount of XP.
Yeah, it definitely helps.
I've put up...
Oh, did you get size 2 blunted 5 on the previous one?
Blunted was 5, yeah.
That's quite a rare chance. So you got lucky there in the most unlucky way.
Yes, I did. Thank you. I am
Let's give
wearing
it a few more goes, though.
Luck of Dwarves ring, so maybe that
Maybe
helped
that
me in the wrong way, but helped me still.
Helped you in spirit, even if it doesn't help. Yeah, let's make a few more.
Yes. Okay. Wait, more as in more gizmos? Or...
Just stuff some precise components in them and let's see what we get.
Cool. Okay. Let us... Where are you? Where are you? Precise. That. Right. Fingers crossed. Flanking. Oh, flanking 2. Soul strike, backhand, impact, binding shot. No longer stuns and deals 40% more damage per rank to targets that are not facing you. Forceful backhand, deep impact, and tight bindings. No longer stun and deal 50% more damage per rank to targets that are not facing. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's quite nice. If you're using them abilities and you're in a group boss, the boss might not be facing you if you're not tanking it, so you get to use those and you can just do more damage. If we click repeat, the top option,
yeah,
it'll do it all again, and we'll get another
precise.
one. Yep.
Only 2
And
though.
that's fine. High precise levels are quite rare at a lower level invention. We can give it one more go and see if we can get eruptive.
Oh, blunted again?
Oh
God damn
no,
it.
never mind.
Cautious.
So we'll
I've got
just
cautious cannot auto retaliate while this item is equipped. Well, that doesn't seem
no,
useful.
that's not ideal.
This one's awful.
Get the
Get rid of this
lower
one.
level components do have some quite bad ones that you can get.
I'm definitely getting rid. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Yeah, I'm just gonna
Just bin that one straight away.
Yeah. Wait, bin it or as in augment it? Not augment it. Sorry. As in
disassemble it.
disassemble.
Yeah, we can disassemble it.
Bye.
Do you want to try the last few, or do you want to just chuck some things on your weapon and have it ready?
Let's put this one on. Let's put this one on. Wait, I need to unequip it, right? And then.
So it is a two-handed weapon, so you can have 2 gizmos on it.
Oh, okay. So do we?
So we can actually put
maybe
both
we
on.
can do one more then.
Yeah.
Come on. Give me something good. Oh, it's precise 2 again.
Okay, never mind.
Fine. Maybe I just have 2 precise 2s. Can you do that? Can you double the perk?
If you put the same perk on twice, you only benefit from the highest rank of it, unfortunately.
Ah, god damn it. Okay.
So a precise 2 and a precise 3 would just give you precise 3. But you can
fine.
chuck the precise and the flanking on if you want.
Cool.
We're not using this black salamander very much. It's more just for XP.
I can put 2 on there, right?
Yeah, so it is a two-handed weapon, meaning that it has 2 spaces for perks.
Nice.
So 2 different gizmos can go on it.
I've got it on.
Cool. Right, so we have got a bit of a higher level than you normally would have when you're doing your first Black Salamander. But the next step that people normally do is go and level it to level 5. So where have you been training your necromancy? Do you remember?
I usually go to... Oh, God. I'm trying to remember the name because I'm not in the world map. Hold on. If I leave here, I will be able to tell you. Because I don't know the name. It's southwest and in a cave. Hold on. We are going down. It's down here.
Oh, the Ascension creatures.
Yes, that's the one. I've been going down here.
So,
should I be going somewhere else?
Yeah, that's a fine place. There's loads of places you can train. Should we level it up to 5, or do you want to carry on talking about Invention?
As in what, the weapon?
Yeah, so we can go level up the weapon up to 5 and disassemble it and get loads of Invention.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
If you want to do that. So we can teleport down to Uglog.
Wait, I'm gonna need some food. I'm gonna need some food because
Some food? Yeah, grab some from your bank.
I rely on my my lovely ghost to heal me if I don't have any food with me. So I'm gonna grab some. Should I put all this stuff away? Actually, I don't need all this.
Yeah, we can chuck it in for now.
I'm a bit cautious about putting all of that in because it's not gonna. That's fine. I'll just leave those there. And put you away. Let's just grab some fish. And then let us go down to Uglog. I will be doing love letters, by the way, later. So yeah, come when we finish here, depending on what time, I will switch to my JMod account and we'll give out some waffles and love letters because we've not done that in a while. See, these are usually weak against arrows.
Ranged.
Yeah,
they are usually weak against ranged. So this is perfect.
So this is ranged as well, right? This weapon.
You might not have the ammo on you, so I'm just going to bring you some quickly.
No, I have no ammo.
I'm just going to bring... I forgot to get you to bring it.
The ammo, god damn it. Hold on.
Harlanatar is the ammo for these, but that's fine. I've got it.
I do have arrows. I need... What arrows were... Hold on, what is my range? My range is 81.
So these don't use arrows. These use the Harlanatar that we got you to get.
Which I just put in the bank.
But I've got some for you now if you want to quickly trade me.
For goodness sake. Thank you. I did. I should have just gone when I got them, but thank you.
You can equip
okay.
that now in your ammo slot, and
Okay.
you'll be able to attack these guys.
Oh, I need to switch to my ranged skills. Oh crap.
That's fine. You can run back towards the door if you want to not get attacked too much while you do that.
I can't now. I'm trying to remember which one is my. Wait, what are they attacking with? Is it magic? Okay, let me just put my. Turn this on. Really not prepared for this, am I? It's fine. It's fine. It is. I think it was 2. Is it 2? No, 3. 2. There it is.
At some point, we'll need to help you get that automatically switching.
Yes.
That's a nice bit of quality of life.
It is, right? It's one of those things that it's just I should be doing by now.
Yeah.
But I've been focusing so much on questing that I've just.
Yeah. Luckily, once it's set up, you're kind of sorted. So all this is going.
I do have it with my necromancy. Every time I put my necromancy on, it does.
Okay.
It does automatically.
So you probably set it up just for necromancy, but not for the rest.
Yeah, I think so. Gold charms. See, I came here as well. I had my demonic imp and something else. I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been Bone Crusher. No, not Bone Crusher. It was something else. And I was just trying to get. I was just leveling up my summoning as well, but it's quite slow. It's quite slow, but I do enjoy it because it does give you quite a bit of XP here. Right, so what am I on? Where is it? Oh, I thought you said level 7 then. Jesus, no. Okay, we're still. It's quite slow. It's not as.
Yeah, so the amount that you get is kind of based off the XP you get.
Right.
So the really the high XP, fast leveling up things will level the items quicker. This gives us a bit of time to chat about things while we're about invention stuff. So precise, you've got precise 2. That is one of the perks that everyone wants to have on their gear, really.
Right. Yeah.
I've got precise 6, which is the highest it goes, and each rank increases the minimum hits by 1.5%. So in total, that's 7. Well, that's that is 9% increased minimum hits.
Jesus.
So that's making your hittings a lot more consistent. It's removing a lot of that bottom floor, which is really nice.
Just picked up a random journal. What was that journal?
Oh, do you get a book?
Where is it? Oh, here. Read history of the order. God, every time I come in somewhere, I've been getting some random stuff. I remember getting some other pages from this as well.
Yeah, there is a journal, I believe, you can collect in here.
Can I disassemble any of this stuff? I've been disassembling. The amount of huge plated mistral salvage I've been disassembling as well.
Yeah, the salvage you can absolutely disassemble.
Get rid of the spy. Get rid of you. Come on, why are you not auto-attacking? There we go. What else? See, this is when I get kind of not worried, but in the sense of I don't know what I should be disassembling, because sometimes I get stuff and I'm like, should I keep this? Like, for example, the stone spirits. I think you need quite a lot of them, right, for something when you're.
They are nice when you're training mining, as you can auto bank things and get more charges for that using the stone spirits. But they're also not really something worth disassembling. What I tend to do with I just collect it all and I put it in the bank, and when I want a component, I'll just go and disassemble whatever I've got that works for that in the bank.
Right.
Rather than disassembling as I go.
Yeah. Oh, I should have brought my what do you call it? I had the disassembling machine. Oh my god, what's it called?
Oh, the spring cleaner.
Spring cleaner. Should I have brought that with me?
You could have done, but it's not. We're not going to get too much.
Fine. Okay.
While we're here. So.
Disassemble. Why are you not disassembling?
The other really good perk that every style likes is Eruptive. which is just increases your damage by a percentage. Rather than just the minimum damage coming up, it increases all damage by a percentage.
Oh, nice.
So that's really nice.
Okay.
So all styles will have some form of precise and equilibrium on their gear. Sorry, precise and eruptive on their gear.
Yeah.
At all times, basically.
Should I have put some more stuff? Should I have added some stuff to armor? Like, does armor does it level up the same way as weapons?
Yeah. So armor does level up in a similar way.
Right.
And you can also siphon it in a similar way. So it is best to have as much stuff augmented as possible to level up as fast as possible.
Yeah.
So when you train in Invention, it's nice to have an augmentable weapon that's a high tier, a body and a legs.
Yeah.
Because you're mainly playing with Necromancy, what sort of gear are you rocking? Which tier?
I'm on 80 at the moment, so slowly getting myself back up to, or trying to get to 90 before I do. Well, I'm on the power armor at the moment. I'm trying to collect some Herman plates.
Yeah.
Until I can get that, but yeah, I'm trying to switch slowly.
Yeah, so we can, once you get your tier 90, having the body, the legs, the main hand, and the offhand augmented will give you 4 ways of getting XP, 6 slots of perks, and it'll help you really boost up there. But because obviously they're your tier 90 weapons and tier 90 armor, you don't want to disassemble them. So that's where siphoning comes into it.
Right. It's the siphoning which I'm really interested in, because I want to get to a point where I'm like, okay, how do we siphon this? How do we get the XP? Because it's, once we get to that point of like the high level ticket, like how much XP would you get from siphoning?
Well, it depends on the level of the gear and the tier. But,
right.
Let's say a tier 90 weapon at level 12 will give you 621,000 experience when you siphon it.
What? Holy moly, Jesus. Okay.
It's a lot. Yeah.
That is a lot. So it is worth it.
It's definitely worth it. But the difference is between siphoning and disassembling is that if you disassemble it, you'll get that much XP at level 10 instead of level 12.
Right.
But you're destroying your weapon.
But you destroy
so it's a bit of a trade-off.
Interesting. That is interesting. But yeah, I don't want to. So I might as well just wait until my my death guard augment is up to. I don't even know what gizmos I've put on it. I should have checked that before.
It's fine. You can remove gizmos and augments and all that stuff. You can fix it even if you put something on that's not great. But I think we've probably got enough here. You have got the base levels that's normally achieved to get someone to the point they can siphon. So should we head back to the guild and I'll put some more bits?
Oh, okay. Should we do that now?
So you're not here. Yeah, we can.
I might have to.
What levels do you think?
I'm just gonna go to Grand Exchange because I can do that quickly.
Yeah.
And then.
What level is your weapon now?
Weapon is still level 1.
Oh no, that's true. That's fine though. We can.
I mean, it's halfway to 2, so getting there.
Yeah, so I think we can probably save it in case you want to use it when you're playing it another time.
Yeah, absolutely.
But normally, once you get it to level 5, you'll get quite a bit of XP. So disassembling the level 70 at level 5 gives 91,000 XP. Oof. So it's quite a lot for you doing this at like level 3 on a new skill.
Yeah. It does interest me as to why XP gained on Invention is so much lower than the other skills. And is it because like what they're relying, they're getting players to rely on making sure that you do this in the right way, so you're not sort of speeding through it.
Invention's an elite skill. It's the only elite skill, and that means that its curve is a bit more linear, basically.
Yeah.
Where like your normal skill, 92 is halfway.
Yeah.
It's something like 84 for Invention, I believe, is halfway to 99.
Ah.
And then it's but it's 36 million XP to get to level 99 rather than about 13 for your normal skills.
Yeah. My goodness.
So it's just completely different, but it's really interesting how it works as well.
Yeah. Okay. What are we making?
So the thing you're interested in is the siphoning, isn't it?
Yes.
So do you see the equipment siphon, which I believe is the bottom in yours? I can't quite make it out. It's the last thing that you have the ability to make, but you don't have the components for it.
Equipment siphon, yeah. So I need 50,
what are you missing for this?
50 simple parts and 5 precious components.
Okay.
So that's what, disassemble jewelry, gems. Oh, I've got a lot of jewelry. I can probably disassemble quite a lot of that. And simple parts. Ores, logs, hides, bars, planks, leather, basic weapons.
Magic logs are like the classic one for simple parts.
Oh, I've got 47, so I don't need that. I only need a couple more.
I've got loads of them sitting in my bank. If you want
I have like.
But you can disassemble ones you've got if you'd like.
I've got a few magic logs which I can use.
Yeah. And then the jewellery as well.
Yeah, I've got like 1,000.
Oh, that's plenty. Just note them when you take them out. Make it easy.
Well, let me just do this and then.
Okay.
Because I might just get the 3 that I need if it's only 3.
Oh yeah, you only need 3.
Simple parts. There we go. I'm just getting them as we go, so it's fine. We'll just keep getting more. And then gem. Oh no, jewelry. So I keep making tiaras, necklaces, just gold ones, just because I think it was just for dailies. I think I just kept making 5 of them. I tried to be more creative with making jewelry with gems, but when you don't got time, you don't got time.
Yeah, gold necklaces do give the components you're looking for. However, they don't give them very commonly.
Okay, what about gold rings?
The more valuable ones tend to give you more likely components, like the diamond necklaces, the dragonstone ones.
Do I have any diamond? I've got 1 diamond necklace. How did I get one? Should I make 1? Should I see if I can try and make 1?
Should I chuck over some dragonstone necklaces?
Oh, hold on. I might have dragonstone. I've got 68 of those. I don't have any of them. Wait, I've got bracelets. Does dragonstone bracelets count?
Dragonstone bracelets do work, yeah.
Okay, I've got 5 of those, so let's try and disassemble them.
It's a 12% chance per. It's roughly 12% per dragonstone bracelet, but for gold bracelet, it's in the realm of like 0.5%. So it's a lot better.
Oof. Precious. That's 1. I got 1 of them. Okay, that's good. That's a good start. It's a good start, team. Okay. How many does gold rings give you? What's the percent on that one?
I think that one's out there about 0.5%.
0.5%?
Would you like some dragonstone necklaces? Some extra ones? Because I have plenty of them in my bank from making porters.
Maybe just a couple.
Yep.
Oh, there you are. Thank you. Okay, so I do have them. It's just about making them.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. How do you have so many of them? How do you all have so many things? It is crazy. I'm very impressed with...
These are used to make porters that let you automatically bank things when you're skilling.
Yeah.
I always have a supply of them in case I need to make porters. It's quite nice. Once we've got enough of these, we'll get the siphon made, and then you'll have...
Oh, it's precious. There we go.
There we go.
3. That's
Is that
3
enough now? That might be enough.
No, it was only... I think it was 5.
Oh, yeah.
2 precious. Yay. Okay.
Oh,
that's all of them. I'm pretty sure that is all of them. Was it rare? No, it was an uncommon.
Yeah, the gem-looking ones, the diamond.
Oh, I've got 7 now. Okay, great. So I can move across. Yay!
And now you can make a siphon.
Excellent.
So the way siphons basically work is you use the siphon on your augmented thing, and it'll drain all the XP out of it. You'll eat the XP, and then you'll level up instead of destroying the item.
But
your
it's better to do it
necromancy.
at level 12 rather than level 10.
Yes. It just saves you siphons basically.
Yeah.
You can siphon it at level 10, but you'll get half as much XP as siphon at level 12, so you have to use 2 siphons rather than just one.
So to confirm, at the moment I've only got 570 XP on this. So
Yes.
if I siphon this, I'll only get 570 XP to my invention skill. Is that right?
I don't think you can siphon at the moment. It works out something like that, though.
But so say for example, I get to level 1, which is 1160. To siphon it, I would only get that 1160 to my invention skill.
It's around that. It's a
Right.
ratio that depends on the tier of the gear.
Okay.
As well.
So you would get slightly more if it's higher tier.
Yeah, there is a calculator to figure it out. So for a tier 70 weapon, at level 5, it will have 8,200 item experience, and for siphoning, you will get 22,000 experience.
Oof. Okay.
So it scales up depending on how high of a level it is as well.
Yeah. Okay. So this is basically just what we would need to. We just keep doing this. So I assume everyone has a tool gizmo on their on their skeleton stuff.
So
everyone's got a weapon. And,
you mentioned that you were trying to augment your fishing rod. Which fishing rod were you trying to augment?
I think I had. Hold on. What's my tool belt? I need to actually check which ones I. Okay, so I've got my Bane. I've got a Bane Matic. Farming. No. Where is fishing? You can't get an. I've got a Barbarian fishing rod. You can just get one fishing rod, right? You can't get more than one. There's not a different type of fishing rod. You can augment a fishing rod.
Those fishing rods can't be augmented. You can't make it battery powered. However, there is a fishing rod you can make with Invention.
Right.
So I'll quickly show you this.
That's what I was thinking. Because I could have sworn I've seen it. Yeah.
Inventor's Workbench. And then the second tab, I believe, is called Skilling Support.
Yes. Yeah, this is where I've seen it. This is where I saw it. Yeah.
This is the one that you can put perks on.
Ooh, I'm close to this one. I only need 4.
Which component is that, sorry?
Swift components. I've only got 1 of them. I can almost make it. Which is pretty good. What else is there? There's the tinderbox. Again, ethereal components. I need some of that. For hammer, I need powerful components, subtle components, binding rod. Oh, the binding rod. Okay, this is one of the new stuff. This is one of the new ones, right?
Yep.
How have you been finding it? You've been finding it. Has it been helpful? And a bit potting bag. Okay, cool. Sweet.
So all these things are just different ways that you can level up Invention, basically.
Yeah.
You can get all these different tools. Every skill you train pretty much can be Invention XP as well. And then you can siphon all that XP and level up your Invention while you're doing every other skill. So it's nice to have a fishing rod, a mattock, a hatchet, a pickaxe.
Yeah.
And then for all of those, you'll train Invention while you're doing it.
Nice. See, there was one thing that I saw which I can't remember. I think it was Mod. I think it might have been Mod Sponge actually during the live stream, and he had something. It was a combat invention thing he had on, and it was like a lightning Tesla coil that came out. Does that ring any bells? Is that am I just being crazy?
Oh yeah, the Oldite coil.
Yes.
That's like a different type of cannon, yeah.
Is that something you invent?
Yeah, so you do make it with Invention. It's through Goblin Invention, I believe.
Okay.
I think we need to
different type of invention. There's a Goblin invention as well. Oh god, I'm so behind.
Love letters and stuff out for everyone at this point, don't we?
I think I'll stick to this before I switch to Goblin Invention. I think that's gonna.
Yeah.
That
one's a bit of a higher level one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. We'll stick to this one. Okay. So what I should definitely work up towards is making a fishing rod one, making a pyro one, and making a hammer one.
Yeah. All these tools are useful, and then making sure that all your necromancy gear is augmented, so you can just level invention while you're doing your normal RuneScape things.
This one is for, I'm guessing, what, smithing, right? For the hammer?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, cool. Fire. Okay. Okay, cool. Sweet.
So, I hope that's been useful for you.
Yeah. No, it really has. It really has.
Invention.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. It has taught me a lot, and it is definitely something I'm going to be doing next time, especially during the PVM. But fingers crossed, we'll get to do more of this while I'm AFKing and working. Thank you, Crash.
Yeah.
This has been amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch to my JMod account, so don't go anywhere. We are going to be right back, and I will give out some love letters and some waffles. Come find us in... where should we go? Actually, you pick, Crash. Where should everyone meet me? And us, rather.
Oh, I think it's nice and topical to stay in the Invention Guild, to be honest.
I'm not sure I could...
Nicely.
Maybe I can. I'm not sure I could give stuff out while in a dungeon or a room per se.
Okay, and the next best thing would be the fort.
The fort? Okay.
Let's go to the fort because there's an Invention workbench over there as well.
That is right. Okay, so find us in Fort 4 and 3 in a couple of minutes. We will be right back, but don't go anywhere. And oh, bear with. Bear with. Where is it? No, not that. Not that. Okay, you know what? We are just going to stay on this, and you're going to see my lovely face until until we get back. But no, I'm going to switch to this quickly, and yeah, 2 minutes. Hello. Did you miss us? Of course you did. Hello. Welcome back. So we are currently going to be moving across to World 4. We're still in World 76, going to 4, 4, and 3. So come find us there. But yeah, for anyone watching, thank you for joining us today. It's been a pleasure having everyone join. And thank you, Crash, for teaching me about Invention. It's been super, super helpful. So I really, really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Have you had a good time?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a nice chatting. And reminding myself of all the things that happened right at the start of Invention. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where it's like if you don't talk about it, you just go into autopilot and you don't think about it until someone is like, explain this to me, and you're like, oh, I don't know how to do this.
Yeah, definitely. And once you get Invention going, you kind of don't think about it because you just siphon your gear at level 12 and then eventually you end up at level 120 and you don't think about it again.
Yeah.
But
No,
all the
exactly.
perks and stuff kind of...
Yeah, the perk stuff is definitely the interesting one. It's definitely going to be one that I'm going to try and do more of now that I know what to get and how many you really need to... how many you need to actually get the stuff you need, the equipment and like tools or whatever it is. What are they called?
Gizmos.
Gizmos. No, not the gizmos. Basically the
perks?
Ingredients?
The materials.
Materials, thank you.
Components.
The materials.
Yeah.
But yeah, once you sort of figure that out, it becomes a lot more easier to figure out basically and how many you need to buy to get the materials. So yeah.
Yeah, and some of the perks become kind of not viable to get at low levels. The chance is really low, or the components are not accessible. But as you level up, you'll get access to more powerful perks, really, which are stronger, which is really nice.
Yeah. Also, I'm just checking out this person I'm just caught in the power necro armor. Look at this necklace. Don't walk away. I'm trying to give you a highlight here. Look at that necklace.
Running away from you.
You're running away. I'm gonna catch you. A One Piece. Look at this One Piece cosplay. Very good. Very good. Very impressed. But yeah, I will definitely get down to doing it. I believe Robigan, Lily, and a few people from the Escape events have been doing a skill and chill here. Hope it's been going well. What's everyone been skilling and doing at the moment? Also, this person here, you are too early for Christmas. It is way too soon. We are in... what's the line? What's the line everyone says? Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Ma'am, it's only June. That's what I should say.
Well, I've got you here, Yuey. I've got a few questions to ask. Okay, so obviously you know I'm a big PVM nerd. And you've given it a bit of a taster. So what are you looking forward to giving a go when it comes to PVM? Is there anything that you've heard of or know of that you want to give a go?
See, one thing I haven't done is a skilling boss. And that's...
Okay.
I've not done a skilling boss yet, but I think I need to do... I'm not sure which... I know that I can't do Gate of Lydness yet because I need to do the quest requirements first. My level... I've got enough stat... My stats is high enough to do it, but I just can't access the boss because of... I need to do the quests. But...
Yeah.
Is it... begins with C.
Croesus.
Croesus, thank you. I'm not sure about Croesus actually. I need to double check if I can do Croesus. I need to check my account.
I don't believe Croesus has any quest requirements for actually accessing the boss. There's just lore. There's just lore quests that you can do before the thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Croesus is. Yeah, it's definitely. I wanted to try another. I wanted to try a skilling boss because I'm not tried Croesus yet. I was told it's a bit difficult. Is it, or is it different difficulty in a different way rather than combat?
It's a different type of difficulty. There is things to dodge. There's things that you coordinate with your team. But it should be something that you could definitely get through a few kills of.
Okay.
As long as you've got the levels for it, which I believe you do.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I am going to see if I can drop a little skilling node here for people. As a little thank you for joining. And hold on, if I can pop it here. Hopefully that's not too far away. Maybe I can pop it there. And I'll put it in there for, let's say, 30 minutes. Yay! There you go. Oh, look at everyone go. It's not the best, it's not the highest amount of experience, but it's still experience. And yeah, that's a little thank you for joining us. We are going to be back next week, I believe. I need to check the dates of when our next live stream is. Oh, it's the beach. Yay, the beach.
Ooh.
If only we had the beach last week when we had the most ridiculous heat wave. Not going to put you on the spot, Crash, but as someone who is Ginger, how did you fare over the heat?
Yeah, no, I got a little bit of a burn.
Oh, no, really?
Last week. But not too bad. I was out for a festival in the local area, so of course that day that was meant to rain, it was glorious sunshine, and I ended up with a bit of sunburn, but nothing too drastic.
That's good.
I'm generally well prepared.
That is good.
But it was very uncomfortable working from home in that weather.
Oh, it's awful, isn't it? I managed to.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to be in the office at one point, and just the walk into the office took about 25 minutes. And just walking, I tried to go as slow as I could, and I kid you not, I was drenched. It was so hot. Just the walk itself was just horrible. If you were to,
when you're not prepared for it as well.
Yeah, right. Like this country is just not prepared for hot weather or cold weather.
Not at all.
You get like one branch on a train line, everything shuts down. Everything
Yes, we can survive in mild weather. That's about it.
That is it. That is literally it. For anyone who wants to travel to the UK, be prepared, because we only apparently can survive in mid temperatures and spring weather.
We can survive in spring and August. That's it. Sorry, spring and autumn.
That's it. No, you just won't survive the rest of it because everything will be shut down. Okay, right. We are going to move. We are going to be back on Monday next week, and we are doing the beach. So come and join us for a lovely little skill and chill on the beach. Make sure you are wearing your best beach attire, and we will see you there. But before we go, we are going to be raiding. We are raiding someone shortly in a couple of minutes because I just saw the message. So we will hold for that raid for one more minute.
So the beach was the first event after you started as at Jagex, wasn't it?
The beach was, it was the first event I did, seasonal event I did, because I just missed the Easter event, which I was really annoyed about because it looked amazing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the beach, going back to the beach, because that's going to be a fun one. Because I think we are planning some fun community live streams and events around the beach. So keep your eyes peeled for that one, so that's going to be fun.
Exciting.
Okay, we have someone. We have someone. We are going to raid. So yes, thank you again, everyone, for joining. It has been wonderful, wonderful, wonderful as always. Crash, thank you so much. Let everyone who's watching know where they can find you and where your group is in case they need assistance in the PVME stuff.
Yeah, so you can find PVME at discord.gg/PVME or in the affiliates channel in the RuneScape Discord or whatever. I'm always hanging around there. My Twitch is linked in the title, however, I don't stream very often, so if you want to find me, I'll more likely be in PVME.
Awesome. And yeah, thank you everyone. We are now going to be raiding the Jaws. So thanks again for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.